Alright, hey guys, back with another one. It's people are here, and we're doing some more Genshin. I don't usually stream Genshin, I usually do videos on Genshin, but I want to change it up a bit. So, and there's like, I think like 2 more days until Hoot's out, and your long banner comes out. I'm definitely gonna be pulling Hootao.
Fire hazard.
I'm about to have about like 50 wishes, and for my I have it guaranteed, so I'm definitely pulling her. I think I'm gonna try to farm for Hootao stuff early on, but for now, we got 2 quests we gotta do. I finished that earlier. We got this one, the Jade Chamber. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one. I can't see, so let me get myself up and get up to the TV. Also, that's 31 meters away, so we got teleport. Where is it? Leeway. Okay. Okay, buddy. $3 minutes. Time. UID 60470. It's the 604th person.
Up and away.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the 3 of us.
I think I'll like and put on this. Yeah, it's already on those. So yeah, anytime.
And she's been handling it alone all
W.
along. The Chising secretary clearly isn't
Is
an
that you,
ordinary
Yumi?
person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
The traveler. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. I can't see no messages. Yep, that is you. I thought so as much. Who's Yumi? That's you. The goat.
Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst.
In
She's
fact,
the General Secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
even though we have a character name, they gotta call us traveler.
Even though the Chising have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They
To the
commissioned
what?
Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst, and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so?
Maybe she turned to a ghost.
Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion.
I feel like they're
saying,
overreacting.
"There is still so much to do." She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
I would.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Shouldn't you get back to work?
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
Ah, that's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm sound like.
Perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Yeah, I sound like y'all be running track. Ain't gonna lie. The sea of clouds, the sea of people. Okay, buddy.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outso?
You know where I don't live? Where Ganyu lives.
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Why are you still talking third person? How many times have I heard your name, Paimon? Alright. I'm AR-50. How much XP do I need? Ooh, look at that. Just look at it. Quite a bit. Come on. Why are we climbing up a mountain? I'd like to take that off, so what we're going. You're here. What I heard was silence. Thought you left, so I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do this then. Did she ever change your name from those numbers? Yeah, right. You changed your ID name to seem looking at a code. That's what I told Impact to do. Also, what up are you? You don't do side quests?
Huh? Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Shit. You could change that. You should be able to.
Ganyu,
Yes.
here you
Genshin,
are.
Yumi.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
I'm gonna start using this. Okay. I'm gonna start using this sentence. I left the human world. The best sentence you ever could hear from any game, bro. Oh, that was me too. I left it too. I'm not even from the human world. I'm from space itself.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What?
I'm gonna afraid I'm gonna push you off the cliff.
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows.
Let me stop.
It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
Yeah, I have to leave too, because I'm a traveler.
My blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me.
I just gotta get this quest done, then I'll be on.
Since the Qixing gave me I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort.
Should I
After
have breed?
1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer? We're...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon...
Wow! You Adepti...
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get... A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as...
Oh, Paimon wants to hear...
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow!
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh.
Hey, what?
So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
That's so funny.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, scared humans, I see.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact...
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look. Ganyu?
Why did you come here? Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of Adepti. This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Oh, you can't be serious. We're taking flight? Take that for me.
Shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Jesus. Nah. Nah. No, nobody. I was about to fail that.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
I'm putting this.
I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cool?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
You're half an hour late.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Shell is such a strict teacher.
My guy's like, he don't like it. He didn't want to be here, bro.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human. Always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion.
Damn.
Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
What am I doing? Okay, let's see here. Let's go over here. Are we fighting? Yes, sir. I hope so.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Water. What's this?
No touching! Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
I'm going in!
All hail! Born of ice and frost.
Thank you. You did me a favor to come over here.
Access denied.
Rain cutter!
Born of ice and frost. No touching. born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Huh.
The fuse is lit!
All hail!
Goes the ship down! Everybody stand back!
Blaze over!
Going in! Witness the power of good one. Shiver!
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training.
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your...
Pesky visitor?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
Okay, buddy.
Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I am also one of the adept.
Perfect! I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow.
Dear pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant.
Imagine.
What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me?
He might sorta have a point.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're
Ganyu, don't let that go.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... I thought that coming back to Juyu, but being questioned by him made me realize that I... But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true!
Alright. I'll go with you if I'm proven right. I'll return to Juyu Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction.
Okay. Alright, okay, let's go off the map for a little bit. Here we are. Nahida. Yeah, I'm almost done with this quest. What do you mean?
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point.
I don't follow.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
There's an AWOL when someone runs away.
I've spent too much time in the mount. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Why is everything so far? Okay, let's go here. Let's go find Ganyu so I can get this quest over.
You can't run!
Okay, buddy.
The smell of the sea breeze makes...
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look...
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyu Karst, in fact.
Is that... It is! I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu, why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Li...
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one...
What an honor to receive such high...
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. Thank you for looking after me when I...
Oh, so you've been friends for...
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worth...
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit...
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI?
With pleasure.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then.
Who's that skulking around?
Why not treat yourself to a seasonal gift?
I can't believe...
Miss Ganyu. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of...
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but I heard that you've encountered some problems, and came...
My father asked you to come, abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary...
So, what can you tell me?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can...
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
You not see me stealing flowers here?
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh,
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood... I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record.
Oh, of course. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here I found that exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on this.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing.
I'm afraid I can't go to Jin.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, that's so...
Okay, buddy.
Maybe you... If you ever... If you ever...
Selling. Okay. Grab one of these.
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and see you. Make sure you take good care of Paimon. Oh, and please come play with me if you ever have the time. I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too. You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone. Although I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, even Granny Roshin said I did a great job.
Okay. What kind? Miss Hill's Dark Kitty. However, never been a fan of Darth Vader. Unfortunately, I never named myself Kitty on any game besides my PSN. My name's Hutao on this account, so I named myself Hutao. Hmm.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
I'm so happy. And all the grandma masters told me a lot of stories about the Adepti. There was Skybracer with the giant. Sometimes Master talks and I love it. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but...
Welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once.
Kingsa really is full of lonely...
Hey, I heard that. Flying one?
Paimon...
Master Lu, we've just come to...
Don't worry. Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me?
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. Dongsheng bought some furniture for...
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Bok. Could we perhaps borrow that...
Of course, but... I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here, at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse, west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there. Since you need that invoice...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse, find the...
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Oh,
Paimon sees them too! It's one of the Fatui!
That guy hungry, I see.
They must be plotting something again.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's...
Ever since Osial attacked the... We won't cause a serious dip... Besides, I can already... My intuition as...
Almost done.
For?
You'll get frostbite, frozen, crisp.
Rain outlines your fate. Here comes the fireworks!
Frozen descent.
Yeah.
Cold cut, block.
Yeah. Yeah. Judgment.
Now you're not going anywhere.
Punishment.
Don't get in the way.
You can't run.
Freshness preserve. Frozen
Judgment. Yeah.
chill to the bone.
Time for a light show.
Now you're not going anywhere.
Adventure time.
Ow. Oh no.
No, my sword. Yeah. Ring cutter. Judgment.
Oh, you scoundrels.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you were. If you don't spill whatever we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth...
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning. Think about it. I'm here...
Judging by how he's looking at us, it...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation...
Vanmu Carpenter's warehouse? I swear, I only came here to pick berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's... I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our,
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely.
Paimon!
Darn you.
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet...
I made a laughingstock out of my...
No worries, it's all...
Came out with so for no reason. Hilarious.
Body and mouth rain outlines your fate. Judgment! No, my sword! You can't run! Judgment! Let me weave you a verse. Punishment! A festive reprise! What a nuisance! Judgment! Everybody stand back! Judgment! Lights out! Fire hazard! Rain outlines your fate.
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining table. This one is Wangcheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to
Ms. I hope... I promise to help you and I'll keep... Look, it's the invoice...
Thank you.
Agreed.
Isn't it Huixing from the UI? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. I do hope that my business...
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately.
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear?
What? Proven guilt?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Time for that.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what the...
It's an invoice from I'm... Master Lu, I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This...
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Bois...
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty...
Oh? Mr... I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank... I must... Your enemy knows you. To think, you came up...
Pitting your opponent against their enemies. That's how Uncle Tien... I figured that as Uncle... So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Miss...
Ganyu solved both voice...
Oh, you've...
That's not necessary.
Then,
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat! Oh, come on!
If it's just a meal...
Actually, I've already booked, Senor...
Alright.
It's been a long one. So, we're finally coming to an end. Oh, so I gotta sit down? What's going on here?
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting...
Sure!
That's so kind of you, Hui. Oh?
No, I don't really need help.
With pleasure.
Even though I have the utmost... I've only decided to join the Yuhai...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in real... I can't compare myself to such an...
I disagree.
Over the years, I became...
Huh? So Uncle Tien...
influenced by my... At first, I was... But after all that happened...
So, what made...
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu. You'll help her. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huishin, I...
Just like when...
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Leo, but I've always regarded... Huishin, you've made me realize they rely on me.
No, of course.
Hooray! Ganyu!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I won't let you down. Regardless, I'm afraid that it might have all been... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving all...
Gotta talk to this one person, and that should be done. A long journey gone you.
Baisha, are you okay? Look!
You even have enough time for leisure?
Not at all. We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss
Ganyu, we've missed...
That's so kind of you.
We've been praying day and night.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Okay, buddy.
Forget all our envious...
All right.
Let
Please
me
step
go
out.
ahead
I'll
and
take
skip
care of it.
this.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
They praise her too much.
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Sure, but...
Let's cross that...
And that makes 50. Okay. And